Well, it's another day in the garden vlog, right? In the last vlog, I said the mosquitoes are so bad I can't really do a vlog, and right now I'm standing here waving off mosquitoes again. But it's time to get a few plants together to give away to somebody else this time. It's always fun when you're giving away plants, or trading or anything, because you're making somebody else happy. Gardening puts a smile on people's faces. Yeah, buddy, that's a nice one. And here's a nice mulberry tree that she wanted. And this is a seedling. You never know what parentage it has here. It could be white, it could be red, it could be some kind of hybrid or a cross between another hybrid we have. So it's hard to tell until we actually see something, right? And I guess we're going to give away this guy that I really never used. It's an Elaeagnus olive martini, a variegated Elaeagnus. It's like I'm going to give her a normal Elaeagnus too, common one. And this thing definitely needs pruned before we get it out. This little tiny taro plant here, we're going to give her some of these sweet potato slips. Now these are a purple sweet potato, but I think they're a North American one, not the Japanese one. Super expensive in the grocery store. So hopefully these guys take off. And I guess this cassava will be the last thing out here. But the main reason we were getting rid of some plants is Natalie's getting rid of a lot of our African violets and such that aren't doing so well. So her mom's really going to like these. Decided to take some of her more rare orchids and more common orchids outside in the heavy shade here. There's like oaks and stuff back there, and there's a big old canopy of morning glories and elderberries here, and then maples back here. Hopefully they'll get some of that fresh water and stuff too when it rains. I'm definitely not a expert in orchids. I know a lot of people have good luck with them and a lot of people kill them off, but I found that at least with the Phalaenopsis that if I put them in heavy shade somewhere where it's going to get natural rain and stuff, they do better in that warm weather. Now they'll get bug damage and stuff sometimes on the leaves, but that gives them a boost, I think, so that they can survive the winter time inside. So in that stress time, where there's low humidity or whatever it is inside, because the AC and heat and stuff always running, pulling out the air from the plant, drying it out. Kept orchids inside, they just dwindle down over a year or whatever, and then, somewhere between 8 months and maybe a year and a half, they're pretty much dead. So yeah, that's my method, is taking it out in heavy shade and just letting it suffer in the wintertime. And it's got those energy reserves, it's got a little bit of vigor and all that stuff, and health, stamina, whatever. When I've kept those Phalaenopsis inside all year round, they dwindle down. Somewhere between 8 months and maybe a year and a half we can keep them alive, but they just go downhill until they're too far gone. So yeah, taking them out in the shade. Since we don't have a high humidity greenhouse that's heated, in the winter, that's basically my method of keeping them alive. They get that stamina, that health, vigor, whatever it is, outside in ideal conditions or somewhat ideal conditions. So it keeps them alive in the wintertime for whatever, 2, 3, 4 months, or in and out, when you have a warm winter day and then a cold winter day where you have to bring it inside the house. Yeah, we're getting rid of 9 African violets. We're keeping 5 of them that are somewhat healthy, and they found a nice little window that they kind of like better than where we had the other ones. We got the arrowroot, mulberry, seedling, cassava, the 2 Elaeagnus plants, the purple North American sweet potato, and the little taro there that we're all giving away today.